to more We Happy Few with me, Supernotus. Last time out, we managed to get Sally out of Wellington Wells. And then we found out that there's a third character that we need to play as. That third character being Ollie, the crazy Scotsman that you meet as Arthur in the train station in the beginning. He is now trying to escape himself. The train station's been blown up. And it turns out there are some interesting sort of management requirements for Ollie. He's diabetic, so we have to try and find things which will limit or keep his blood sugar at the right level. The difficulty with that is that it seems that if his blood sugar's too low, he could possibly die in the game. Now, obviously, the other sort of management things, like managing the baby and all that kind of stuff with Sally, was never really quite as harsh as that. And the difficulty with Ollie is that you have to craft syringes, like glucose syringes. And the way that you have to do that is by finding bees and harvesting honey.
Lovely.
The difficulty with that is, obviously,
Reincarnated as Ollie Starkey.
you have. The difficulty with this is that Ollie obviously is a bit more difficult to play with. So let's first of all just take a skill. I'll take these skills. And that one. Okay. So yeah, I think you can help to manage these things by using like fruit and vegetables and things. See, an apple gives me a very tiny boost in my blood sugar. So ideally we need to find... and look, I'm actually almost dead. I better see if I can craft some healing items. I'm going to have to use the big one, I think, the medicated balm. That only takes our health up halfway. See, and that makes things a bit more difficult. I would say all these playthroughs definitely harder because of that. And we have to try and harvest honey from the bees. Now the trouble with that is that obviously the bees are going to sting you. Ollie does have a way around that, which is this padded suit. But I don't have any of the stuff needed to make it. So until we do, I'm not really wanting to go charging into bees' nests. But I'm wondering if anyone has any honey lying around.
How many holes would it take to fill the
The other thing you have to be careful of with Ollie is as he's walking around, he'll just randomly insult people. Like he'll just shout something out. Almost like they've done some sort of, you know, like Tourette's type thing with him, I guess. Okay, just walking here is trespassing, apparently. I was hoping somebody might have some honey lying around. Anyone in here?
You can't have it.
Uh-oh.
Precious to me.
Oh, we stole her precious. Is she going to come in? Is she going to come out here? Or is she just going to go home? Looks like she might just go home. No, she won't.
Pooch me home!
That's what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps. That actually boosted our sugar level a little bit too. I don't want to eat rancid stew though, we're going to be sick. Yeah, that blood sugar issue is a bit of a problem. And also it really kills our stamina. And there's absolutely no way for us to resolve it.
Have you got some answers for me?
It appears your lads were lured and locked into the apple tree's
Yep.
private park.
Someone threw mustard
tossed in
gas in there.
mustard gas. They choked to death.
But all the constables are equipped with.
The masks were tampered with.
But who?
Mm-hmm.
And why?
It appears they'd come to the end of their time.
Foggy Jack. Don't you tell anyone. There'd be a panic. Well, on
So
your
is this
trolley, don't forget to
Foggy
put your
Jack? I
in
just
the
thought
revolver.
this is this Uncle Jack, but he's stopped taking his medication, isn't it? Am I not going to die here if I go here? Am I not going to get killed for standing here?
Awfully well today, sir. How'd you keep the garden off your clothes?
Am I not about to set off a...
Get yourself back to the garden, you downer bastard. Right.
Wait, they let me in.
Oh, fix your
I'm not going to survive this.
put that down. Put that down. Down.
Why?
Let this be a lesson to you then.
So I can't actually go through this way. Well, that was kind of pointless then, wasn't it? Oh, if I took Joy...
I hope I don't throw up.
Okay. Really doesn't like that, does he? Can't actually get through here now. What if I go out and come back in? I think I've just got myself trapped. Oh my god.
Get him, lads.
Away and boil your tatties! Let you out for the day, did they?
Okay, so the joy's worn off.
Well, on your trolley, don't forget to pop a joy before you hit the revolver.
Okay.
I must ask you kindly to step back inside the circle.
Oh, sorry.
Please stand in a circle, sir. You're looking awfully well today, sir. How'd you keep the garden off your clothes?
Oh, I've just taken a hallucinogenic drug. Great. That's going to make me feel even weirder now, isn't it?
Whiskey.
Now, try to behave whilst you're in the village, okay?
Hello. Would you
Zuh.
like to donate to our
Oh my goodness.
Jack charity
It
drive?
turned into like some sort of psychedelic.
Happy wee fuck bumper.
Ollie!
Oh my goodness.
You're Ollie Starkey! It's Ollie Starkey!
Fuck the lot of you!
Oh my god. Oh, I'm dead. Oh no, run. Oh god, I can't even run. I'm not even... Oh, he's vomiting and he's on like mushrooms. He's got no chance. He's vomiting and he's suffering from the ill effects of... Oh. Great. He's in some serious trouble now. Oh, now he's in withdrawal. He's got next to no health. We're not having a great time. All things considered. And something tells me that I'm just not going to be able to walk around in the streets at all. Yeah, so when you're in the proper withdrawal, everything looks even worse than it is. With like what looks like ash floating in the sky. At least now we're not suffering the effects of a hallucinogenic mushroom, though. Yeah, the big difference here with Ollie's going to be, basically, you're not welcome anywhere. I'll eat the rotten food without getting sick. That's a good idea, because we've got some rotten stuff here.
I hope I don't throw this right back up. Best not to think about it.
Well, that really helps our blood sugar.
Keep this down. Just give me the bork.
Well, okay. That actually helps our blood sugar. Now we have to try and stay away from people. If we can. Because they're all going to chase me. If they see me. No, you're probably right. All I can do is run to try and get to where I need to go.
Bobbies. Protecting the haves from the have-nots since 1829. I better skulk past them or it's going to be a bit of a ruckus.
Well, I was hiding. I was going to hide, and now I can't. Ah! Yeah, we don't have any chance of winning this. Come on, Ollie, what are you doing? Just walking along slowly. Oh god, can't possibly escape from them now. Ah, I'm dead. I'm gonna die. There's no point in me trying to defend myself actually, because my health's about to drop to nothing anyway. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. So basically we need to try and stay away from everybody. That creates a bit of a problem. Sorry, just had to take a little drink. That creates a different problem. Just how do we get to anywhere that we need to get to on our quests? If we can't even walk the streets. That creates a different
Meg?
problem,
Still
I
there,
think.
aren't you, Meg? Oh, there you are.
So we've got to do the whole bridge crossing all over again. But at the very least, I'll tell you what, we're going to buy that now. And then we're going to stock up on, use these potatoes.
How long is the night?
Don't eat that. It's disgusting.
Actually,
Oh, that's terrible.
it's one of the things that actually helps
Fog actually
him.
getting thicker, do you think?
It's actually one of the things that actually helps Ollie, so... means we can fill our health back up. To a decent level. So look out for things like potatoes. Well, any food, to be honest. It all seems to raise our blood sugar. Some better than others. Okay, so as long as we've got plenty of food, it does mean he's going to be eating a lot, but... eat an apple. And another apple. Much better. Okay. The trouble comes when we take the joy and it makes us vomit. That's where we have issues. Right, so the first thing we're going to do... I can make a couple more medicated balms, I think. I'd much rather make the medicated one, because it actually heals us pretty well. As opposed to the others. Right, so we're still going to get attacked when we go through here.
Have you got some answers for me?
It appears you're
And we'll skip that because we know what it's going to say. Right, so we are still going to get approached by this random guy. I think there's nothing we can do about being approached by him. The issue's going to come now, because we have to take joy to get in. We can't get in without it. Ollie's going to be sick if he has to take joy.
on purpose.
Now, try...
Oh god. You take advantage of me being sick. You
That's the one what done it.
use this antiseptic bandage. That gets rid of the bleeding. But yeah, so vomiting really doesn't help us. I think maybe it gets the joy out of our system quicker. But yeah, so essentially Ollie is not recommended to take joy. He's also not recommended to walk the streets. And he's going to go into withdrawal from joy very soon. And I've got nothing to take away the effects of joy in a way that stops me from crashing. I'm just hoping if I go this way, maybe I'll find an entrance into the street. That keeps me away from as many people as we ended up being attacked by before. Well, to be honest, it looks like we're probably going to have exactly the same problem we had before. Look for little gaps in case there's an entrance in that's more useful to us. feel like you get to this stage with Ollie and the game becomes so much harder to play. Seems like they decided they wanted to make a character that would make the game almost impossible. You know, and so where I enjoyed the early parts of the game with Sally and Arthur, these parts are not quite so enjoyable. Quite a lot of people there. And I don't have any decent clothing to wear. My clothes are all wrecked. And I can't make any new clothes. Like if I had a boiler suit, I'd probably be more accepted in the area. What else can we take as a skill? Let's take that. A well-timed block can knock your enemy down. That sounds useful. Yeah, so the big problem we're going to have here is that we're sure we're going to get that. So let's go around this way where we can be slightly closer to where we're going. That way we avoid some of the worst parts of the area, because that would have been a long walk going down there. But it's not as long a walk going this way. Well, obviously it is. I mean, we have to go all the way here. But it would have been harder because we'd have been surrounded by people. Okay. So where we're going is over there. It's 170 odd meters away. Isn't that far? The trouble we have is we're wearing clothes that we shouldn't be wearing. And there's a small problem with the fact that there's only like 1 or 2 places we can actually enter from. I think it's just round here.
Under our own little henge.
Oh, Uncle Jack. See, because now we're quite a bit further away from it. Where's the place we entered from before? We went in from... It must be further away than I thought.
He was a war god.
And there's the entrance. We don't want to go there. Right. That's a lot further than I thought it was. Wait, what? That's not where I was. That's a different place.
Where are you going in such a hurry?
This way. Hi there, how are you? You okay? I'm just, it's good to know. I'm just kind of playing through. I've managed to get through most of the characters. I think I'm on the last one, but this is working out to be quite hard with him. What have you been up to this morning? Anything interesting? It's a good game. It's definitely worth getting, I would say. Oh. It's... The early on stages, they obviously took away quite a bit of the survival stuff that they had before. I'm finding that this part, with this character, there's a lot more survival required.
Done fooling around.
But no, it's good. It's worth playing. It's got quite an
Oh,
exciting, an interesting storyline at least. Oh my goodness. No, it's good fun. I wasn't too sure about picking it up when I first saw it. You know, when it was more survival based. But no, it's definitely worth playing. Right now, I'm trying to go into I'm trying to go to somebody's house. The only trouble is there's like 3 different characters that you play as through the storyline. I don't want to give too much away, obviously, but this particular character, he's basically not welcome in the towns. So as soon as someone sees me, they're going to chase me, and he also does stuff like he'll shout and swear at people as he walks past randomly, as if he's got some sort of Tourette's type thing. So this character is a bit more difficult to play with, and basically I'm just trying to walk to somebody's house. But the moment I go on the street, I'm going to get chased. But that's a bit different from the way the game sort of played out early on. Right now I'm just trying to find out if there's a way to get round without alerting too many people. I don't think there is, to be honest. Oh my goodness. We'll just stay away from those police for a little while. That might give me a quicker way.
That's it.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'd rather not get into a fight with 4 of them at once. Just wait until they've gone away. God. And they're gone. There's still one over there, but they're going to attack me again.
This place is for people what dress like.
We found a different hiding place. I think the masks are supposed to... Because obviously the idea here is that everyone's supposed to be taking these drugs that make them seem happy. So I guess the masks are there just to make them always look happy. You know, just to hide their face, I guess. But yeah, you're right, it does just look really creepy. I think that was probably the intention as well. Okay. We need to get in there, but it looks like that gate isn't very easy to open. Oh, I'm wrong. It just wouldn't open while I was being chased. Okay. So yeah, now we need to get inside this building. It's a bit easier than I thought it would be. Yeah, they are like... They don't look happy, they look psychotic, you know, they just look insane. I suppose that's the idea. Yeah, they are all... They're all like pumped full of, you know, these drugs that make them seem happy. Although I'm not sure, you know, the drugs are supposed to make them seem happy, but I'm not sure how happy someone is who would pull out a cricket bat and beat you over the head with it, you know.
If you take enough joy, sometimes one forgets the silliest things.
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in fucking rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Have you had your
I do like
joy?
this character, he's a bit funnier than the others.
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They
Oh, there we go.
shape your face into
Now
a
we find out why they're wearing the
smile.
masks.
And when you smile, you can't help being happy.
You were kind to me even when I got confused. I had no one else to turn to.
Oh, Ollie.
Yeah, so they're all
Have
pretending
to
they're
tell
happy, but
people. They need to know the truth.
No.
I don't know how often, as I say, happy people
People do not
go
need
into
to know the
murderous
truth.
rampages.
Truth.
I suppose
is
sometimes
the
they do.
enemy of
Yeah.
happiness.
If
Isn't
it's what
that
makes them
the
happy.
decision we all made?
Oh, but you know the truth, don't you? There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
No.
You know what's weird about the masks as well? Is there are some characters that have got
You
beards
of
and all
all
sorts of things and
people
moustaches,
Should understand that.
and they kind of come through. Now, I don't know if they're coming through the masks or if
I'm
they've actually
truly
stuck
sorry
a
about
moustache
this,
or a
Miss
beard
Bing.
onto the mask.
There's a downer in my...
It's a bit weird. There aren't a lot of them like that, but there are a few. Well,
Is this some sort of
that's
silly
what we want to do, just
prank?
tie someone
When
up.
I left the village, I thought you people knew what you were doing. Turns out, well, I've been keeping to myself.
I have a pillbox in my kitchen. Would you mind terribly bringing me my joy?
I will keep her off her medication.
Oh, no, I can't.
Please, Ollie. You were never cruel.
I'm a soldier, Mom. They teach you to be cruel. I need to see the executive committee.
But this just completely changes how the kind of story works with this character.
And then
Because he's just completely on the outside.
joy and forget. They don't want the whole truth. No one wants the whole truth.
You know what, Miss Bing? I'll come back. I'll come back when you're in your right mind.
No, you can't. Please.
So
I'll
see,
take you to the executive
whole
committee.
part of this
I'll
story
hold you
seems to be
there.
about
Anything.
torturing somebody.
Give me my joy. I need my joy. Why won't you give me my joy?
Sure, I'll go get it for you right away. Now, where would a woman stash her joy?
I'm afraid joy is after my time.
Where would she be keeping her medication? Probably in the bathroom, surely. Not in the kettle. Oddly enough. Yeah, so it must be in here somewhere. Take all this rotten food and some other things.
Here
Oh,
we
there
go.
they are.
She certainly hates to be off her joy, doesn't she?
You're not going to give it to her?
I might have to give them to her.
This is what you're looking for?
Ah, just
wasn't
more
it?
torture.
I'm afraid
Wave
I
them in her
can't let
face.
you have it.
Why the fuck are you doing this? You evil downer
They
bastard!
seem very happy.
I'm gonna kill you! I'm going to kill you!
Sorry. I need.
I think I've been
our
thinking about
sticking
why they're
head.
taking the
It's gonna
medication. It's
fly
all
right
obviously because
out the
they
other ear.
don't want to remember what they did to their children after the
I've got
war
to
and
answer
things.
the blower. People depend on my decisions.
Oh. Oh, I better go and make that decision for you then.
She's got her own pneumatic. I better answer it. Who
Let's
the
see.
hell is Clive Birthwhistle?
You should find out if she likes him or not. You can't trust her, of course. Maybe there's a letter or something.
Well, I've got to go hunting for a
I'm
letter
going
to tell
need
me
an
if she
answer right away.
she likes
You
somebody.
Don't know how critical my answers are.
There's nothing in here. Well, I'll give them an answer. Let's see. Might not be an answer they like, but I'll give them an answer. See if she's left any notes lying around. Well, we opened the window, not that it's any use to us. Let's see, any other doors? Yep, there's a door there. Oh, lots of,
Bit of sugar, mate. So she's got coffee while the rest milk.
just ransack the kitchen, steal all the food. Jammed door. Oh, looks like we might have something up here. In this room. Well, the door just disappeared for a moment. Here we go. What have we got? Happy New Year. Congratulations on your promotion to Executive Council to the Executive Committee. We're certain this will be one of Wellington Wells' happiest years. Well, that's from her dad, so that's not going to be any help to me. Oh wait, there was something there from Clive Birtwhistle. Oh, that's the message. Asking if they can have Arthur's office. And that's to Clive. Nothing wrong with your office except it's too small to hold your ego. So she doesn't like him then. Do not send this to Clive. Well,
I don't think she likes him very much.
I think that's what we're sending to Clive, isn't it? Send him a letter telling him that he's an idiot and that he's not getting Arthur's office. No, apparently not. Oh, I probably have to type it up, don't I? Yeah, looks like it. Tell him to get back to work.
Dear Mr. Birthwhistle, thank you so much for your suggestion. May I suggest you spend a little more time pondering your work and less time pondering where you do it?
That sounds like her, all right.
Sounded like a good letter, yeah. Could have given him the office, but from what I understood from watching the earlier parts of the game, he's not a very nice person.
This is all some clever joke, isn't it? It's terribly funny, Ollie. Let's just call
It's not a
this
joke.
prank, and you can untie me now. Please.
But you said you'd kill me. Why would I untie you?
Well, that's
Somebody
my
at the door.
regular off-site executive committee meeting. Won't they be surprised to find you've tied me up? What unconvincing
You have to get in
lie
to find
are you
that
going
out.
to try to fob them off with?
You better
Role
answer.
playing of some kind.
What do I
don't know.
say?
Tell them you're the general and the meeting's been postponed.
Tell them I'm the general.
Ollie, she's going to scream if you don't gag her.
Oh yeah, good point.
Get away!
Okay.
Hello, it's Beatrice Dalrymple from the executive committee.
I'm
Sorry, we're busy.
sorry, something's come up. Please come back tomorrow.
Is that General Bing?
Yes,
I
go
haven't
away.
got time to chit-chat. We're trying to save the world.
All right. Tomorrow then.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, I guess.
I hope Miss Bing didn't sneak off while I wasn't looking.
Oh, hi there. Welcome along to the stream as well. How are you today? Let's see if she's okay.
The key and lock her up. Lock her up. Lock her up. Take the key and lock her up.
I think she's
my
finally broken.
fair lady.
She's finally
brought some food.
off
I
her
made them
joy
sing,
properly.
Ollie, so they wouldn't be afraid.
Yep, she is.
But then they had to get on the train.
As she remembers
remember how they
what she
screamed?
did. Hey there, how are you?
I remember. All except my daughter.
Your daughter?
Aye. Margaret. Because she was dead. You've got to
Thanks for
eat.
joining me.
I'm gonna throw it right back up.
What was it your dad fed you when you were sick and couldn't eat anything else?
Coffee yogurt.
I'll bring some.
Oh, hi again. Welcome back.
My joy! Why won't you
So what are you guys up to today anyway?
I'll get you that coffee yogurt.
Why won't you give me my joy? Why won't you give me my joy?
Oh, you are? Okay. Cool.
All right, coffee yogurt. What is yogurt exactly?
It's fermented milk, like cheese, only it doesn't curdle.
So I just need some old milk and some coffee.
And probably some sugar to make the medicine go down.
So now we need to make coffee yogurt. Okay, why not? I'll have a frying pan. I'll find some coffee. So what are you guys doing for the day? Are you playing anything yourselves today? Nah, that's cool, don't worry about it. That happened to me yesterday while I was playing this, so... no, not yesterday, sorry, the day before yesterday. My battery died halfway through the game. Coffee yogurt. That sounds absolutely disgusting. To me personally. So is this in our things we can craft? It is annoying, yeah. You're on Rainbow Six. I haven't played that in a while actually. I see there's been a few sort of updates, but it's been so long since I've played it. It'd probably be way out of the loop on everything, you know. It is like one of the worst things that can happen when you're playing, isn't it? You know. Yeah. You're halfway through the game, you're just getting to like a tense moment, and bang, it goes off. Especially if you're on like a multiplayer game like Rainbow Six, as you say, you know. You really don't want your battery dying when you're in the middle of that. Because obviously in Rainbow Six you could be over in seconds, couldn't it? It's not so bad here, I suppose, because you can just kind of... game just pauses and then you go on with it, but...
Oh, Father, why have you...
It's still annoying.
I didn't know what else to do.
Oh, someone else at the door now.
That will be the gardeners. Perhaps you can suggest some lovely colour combinations.
I think you better answer
Maybe.
that.
I didn't realise she was quite this popular.
Oh, there, gag you again. Strange way to apply the gag, but...
So who am I pretending to be?
You could always pretend to be...
Don't say that out loud behind the door. Who am I pretending to be?
It's Brown, the gardener. Could you get Miss Bing?
I'm sorry, she's very busy.
You should have said that she's out.
She's very busy being out.
She's very busy being out.
Would you, open up?
Just leave it on the doorstep.
I haven't got time to shave.
Well, wrap something around your face.
And I'm a fat, ugly Scotsman.
Yeah.
Not all men.
Hang on, I'll just
in
go and
pretty
find some
French.
clothes to put on.
You've got all the bloody answers, haven't you?
Just a minute.
You better make sure she's out of sight.
So, should I stick her in a closet somewhere?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, what a shame. Where am I putting her? Oh, this room here, I suppose. Just drag the chair along. Could you not just lift her up and carry her into the room? My favourite game? Oh, there's too many to kind of think of, to be honest. At the moment, I've been playing quite a lot of the Spider-Man game on PS4. That's probably one of the best ones, new ones that I'm playing just now. Favourite game of all time? That is a little bit more difficult. Nah, it's a difficult one to answer, to be honest. I'm looking forward to things like the sort of new Tomb Raider game. Again, I wouldn't say necessarily it's my favourite sort of thing. Mostly role-playing games, I would say, so probably, I guess maybe something like Skyrim or Fallout are probably more of my favourite sort of games. So I'm definitely looking forward to the new Fallout. Okay, let's just close this door. Oh, well, I'll need to find a maid's outfit as well. Thought it would be straightforward, but no, I also need to find a maid's outfit. Okay, well that's interesting. Am I really about to... I really like the Spider-Man game actually, yeah, it's... I think a lot of people like to compare it to the old... want to compare obviously to the old Spider-Man 2 game on the PlayStation 2 obviously. It definitely, the web swinging feels really good. It feels really smooth. The storyline, you know, instead of doing obviously a movie or whatever, they've kind of created their own kind of storyline for it. And it is quite interesting because it introduces a few of the supervillains kind of all at once, well, probably about midway through the game. But yeah, I mean, the gameplay, the fighting, the combat's very similar to like the Arkham games in a way. Obviously, you're also including things like web swinging in the battles, but you know, it's very similar. You've got a group of guys, you're using your combinations. You've got like knockout blows and obviously things like that, and some gadgets to use. And then there's like a dodge kind of thing, you know, so you can dodge out the way when they're attacking you. So it plays very similarly in combat, at least, to probably the Arkham games, I would say, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Oh, there's the maid's outfit. Yeah, I would say if you enjoyed like the likes of the Arkham games, then you probably will quite like Spider-Man. Oh, hidden her. Yeah, I mean, if you like that, you'll like most of the gameplay kind of elements of Spider-Man. If you've got the time to do it, I would definitely suggest giving it a try.
She could pay me next week. Cheerio.
I'll see that she gets it. There are acts of heroism you never.
You know, it's not often that they do bring out a really good superhero game, so it's good to get one when you need it. You know.
I think you'd better let her out.
Suffocating in a room
no,
like
you
that.
may not just leave her in there for a bit.
I didn't say a word.
Right, first of all, let's change out of this stupid maid's outfit. We don't need that anymore. Oh, hey, how are you? Welcome someone else along. Oh, I guess we're dragging her back out into the hall.
Look for you. Suits you. You might want
I've changed out of the maid's outfit, so I don't know why she's... But no, yeah, if you've got the opportunity to, I would definitely say give the new Spider-Man game a try. Oh, we've got the
Almighty, can't these people
blower again.
themselves?
You must let me answer my messages. They won't
Well, I
know
can't
what
let her
to
answer
do
her
on their
messages
own.
because she'll tell them that I'm here. And that would be a bad idea.
I promise I won't put in any secret cries for help. I just need to answer.
Yeah, I don't believe
Who the
you.
hell is Prudence Holmes?
You really ought to get out more, Ollie.
But no one likes him, so why would he get out more? Nothing in there that was any use. It looks like... Oh yeah, I just need to type up a letter, I guess. I don't know. Let's do that one. She's been gone.
All right. I'm afraid she's been gone from the office for some time. Good luck. Why do I feel like a squealer? Off you go.
There we go. Reply sent.
Friend. The only one who was
You're not
nice
helping
to
me
you.
now, are you?
Why would you do this to me?
I've got Xbox One X and I've got the PlayStation 4 as well. I don't have the PS4 Pro or anything like that. And also I play a few games on the PC. Most of the stuff I'm streaming is from Xbox rather than PlayStation. Mainly because I think you need a bit of extra equipment to get it working PlayStation-wise on Mixer. I was thinking about maybe starting like a Twitch channel just for PS4 stuff. But then I'm quite happy with things on Mixer.
Have you at least got a cigarette?
They'll kill you, you know.
Whoever told you that?
Last time I managed
So yeah, I've got all the... And there is a Switch in the house as well, so...
I nearly died.
Give me some joy! I need my joy!
You'll feel better soon. Ish, I think.
I think I probably play most of my games on Xbox though.
You're busier than a one-legged man at an arse-kicking contest.
And especially
aren't
probably
you?
now that once I'd upgraded to the Xbox One, to the X, I felt like most of the
He's
games...
getting upset. Ollie, you
To be
better
honest,
talk
I
to
don't know
him.
if there's any drastic differences between them, you know. Oh, let's change again. Oh, better hide her first. Oh no, what are we doing? Oh my, hang on. Oh, I am in the maid's outfit.
Oh, sorry, Constable. Miss Bing is not here.
Ooh.
Well, if you don't mind, Mom, I'll make my own determination as to her localization.
Right, she's not here. Go away.
Oh, come right in.
Thanks very much. Thanks for the follow.
You better get Miss Bing back to the closet.
I just kill him.
Sorry, I had to see that.
I just kill the police officer. That solves my problems, doesn't it?
The children won't stop screaming.
You have to talk to them. Then they settle down for a bit.
Are you mad?
Thanks. I'm glad you're
Aye.
enjoying things. And
You could have saved them, you know. The tanks were made of papier-mâché. Little Artie Hastings tore a hole in one of them.
What could that possibly matter now?
I'll.
Suppose it doesn't.
I usually, if anyone drops a
Just
follow
the
for me,
first
I'll
line.
usually go along and
Victory that was, and
drop one on for them. So
And the Simon Says, because the kids
once
are
I've
all
finished,
wrong.
I'll have a look through my
Loaves of bread on the
through my
shop
list and
windows
stick
all
you on there.
But if people don't wake up, we're all going to starve to death.
Please, give me my joy.
Oh, I need you here with me, Mom. Not off in Neverland with Wendy and Peter.
All right. The tanks were paper mache. The children didn't have to get on the train. Poor Margaret Worthing.
I'm also, if you are ever wanting to check,
She didn't.
you know, for updates when I'm sort of going live or whatever, I have also got a Twitter page which just comes up as Supernautus. That way you can keep an eye if you are ever wanting to see
I'll write you a letter.
anything when I'm live, if it's convenient for you.
People won't face facts. Not until we take their joy. That's what we have to do, Ollie. And when we do that, they'll murder each other in the street.
Then why would you help me?
That's about all I've done this morning. I'm pretty early on in doing all this, so I've not been sort of streaming for very long. Probably about
Talk about that.
it's probably almost a month now, I think. So I'm still kind of getting to grips with how everything's working.
Let's go see the executive committee.
Oh yeah. Kicked right between the legs.
In an hour, you horrible little man. I won't even know you exist.
Oops. That's going to be a problem.
You have to find the letters of transit.
I can't stay here. Victoria's probably run to the police already.
Then hurry.
We
Find
haven't
them.
found any letters of transit while we were here already.
Right. I'm done fooling around.
Uh-oh. Oh, we're in a fight now. Oh my goodness. There we go.
Well, lad, this is what we trained for.
Oh, I didn't want to close that door. I want to open that door. Okay, so now we have to... I just type one up? Nope. Put that away. Oh, here we go. Secret passage! Or just a safe. There we go, we'll take that. Now we need to get the heck out of here. Where's this police guy? To see where he is so we can try and get past him. Go down these stairs. This might give us like a back exit. Uh-oh.
Right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, there's a Molotov. Take that. I don't get to see what happened to him. It's not killing him though, it's just... Oh yeah, it is. He's just gonna run away on fire. See you later.
Well, that was unexpected. Ow. But I've got a letter of transit now. I'll see the executive committee in the parade. I'll tell them the food's
Still on
running
fire?
out. I'll make them listen.
Yeah, I think the fire finally got to him. Now we have... Wait, what? Oh, there's one of those things there. We can't go that way. I did play Fortnite for a little while, but I haven't played it in quite some time. I didn't really want to... I didn't want to do too much kind of streaming of it, because I felt like probably there's so many people doing it already that it's not really gonna do much good, you know. So yeah, I haven't played it in a little while. I know there's been quite a lot of different things kind of added on since the last time I've played it. But no, I haven't played it in so long. I did enjoy it though when I was playing. I just, you know, you really need to apply quite a lot of time to it, I think, in Fortnite. And I don't think I've got the time in one kind of sitting to do as much in Fortnite as you need to. Like pretty much right at the beginning when the Battle Royale stuff came out, I did initially download it to play, obviously as the, you know, the original kind of game modes, if you like. But yeah, no, I played it like right at the beginning. And then I just never really got back into it, you know? Okay, that's gonna be a problem. Maybe not. I mean, he's gonna be sick. And...
I'm terribly sorry, sir. The executive committee have decided to close...
Oh, have some vomit inside your little window.
Duration of what?
They neglected to specify, sir. But I have been specific.
So yeah, it was really early before, obviously, it maybe picked up as much as it did. Before people really knew what was going on, whether it was going to be, well, before anyone knew it was going to be as big a game as it obviously it's become now, you know.
Perhaps you could dig a tunnel, sir. Good luck.
For fuck's sake! It wasn't helping me anyways.
Aren't there already tunnels?
For the train tracks, oh sure,
Oh,
but there's no way
yeah.
past the hatch on the other side. Believe me, I'd show the parade's locked up tighter than a vicar's bumhole. Lovely. But there's
we're
the
not going that way.
motorway tunnels. Dr. Faraday has to have a map. Maybe she'll let me make a copy.
How about yourself? Are you playing Fortnite? Oh, we got somebody else along. Hi, how are you? I just feel like if I played Fortnite, I wouldn't be adding anything new, you know. I wouldn't be adding anything new to the millions of Not millions, but hundreds of people who are already doing it. Yeah, I think it seems to be getting that way now, though, doesn't it? I mean, I think people have. I think it's been ongoing for so long that people are just tired of the same thing over and over again. All right, thanks. See you later. I think that is the case, though. I think people are starting to get bored of Fortnite, and as they did with PUBG, obviously, when it was first, it was the thing, obviously, before that. I just wonder what's going to be the next kind of big one. I guess with, well, I don't know, but I guess with like Call of Duty coming in with a Battle Royale mode, maybe more people will start watching that, but what if it's for dressing up as a maid? Maybe they'll leave me alone if I'm dressed as a maid. I don't know, I've not heard a lot of people being very happy with the idea of the whole new Call of Duty kind of thing. Then again, people always do that with Call of Duty, don't they? You don't know how much of it's it being a bad game and how much of it is people just hating it because it's Call of Duty. I haven't played Rainbow Six Siege, actually. Again, I got it when it first came out, and I guess maybe the community wasn't so great. I should go back to it, actually, because I have got it. I have got it downloaded on my Xbox, I just haven't played it. So yeah, I might go back to playing that at some point. A lot of what I'm trying to play just now is all kind of single player stuff, but I wouldn't mind actually going back and giving Rainbow Six Siege a try now that it's got a bit more going on. What in the world is that? Someone screaming randomly. Yeah, no, so I've got Rainbow Six Siege and I might start playing it again. I'll be starting from the beginning, but you know. Well, almost the beginning. I think I leveled up a couple of times with my bits and pieces, but yeah. It is something I'm interested in going back to. But also, at the moment, the answer is no. I seem to have got myself stuck. Let's see where I got in. No, not that way. Who's that screaming? Definitely no way in here. I think it's someone up there, behind that wall that's screaming. Yeah. Yeah, I was saying they've had quite a lot of improvements on it. It seems like it's still keeping its popularity, probably because it's the more kind of tactical sort of thing, I guess. Where obviously various things like Overwatch and all the rest have kind of fallen by the wayside. But yeah, it seems like Rainbow Six makes changes just when you need it to stop it becoming stale, so seems like it's working out quite well. I am interested in the fact that a lot of these developers now seem to be looking into these kind of season-based kind of modes for the games. I'm wondering if that's going to become a bigger thing than it has been in the past, you know? So obviously it was like that with the likes of the Hitman game and other stuff like that. It does mean that they can do a bit more though. No, that's not going to help.
Careful. You know how there's all that joy gas in there? It's going to make you throw up. You better wear a gas mask.
I don't have a gas mask. I don't have a gas mask, so how can I wear a gas mask? I'm going to have to kill one of these police officers, or all of them first, so that I can get a gas mask. Can I have a Molotov cocktail? I can't go after him. You got a gas mask? No. Can't have his gas mask. If he dies there, that's going to cause me a problem. Here, I'll put you out.
Lay still, you bastard.
Bobby pins, but no gas mask. Where are we going to get a gas mask from? Do I need to make one? I used up gas mask and some fine linen. Well, I'm not going to do that, am I? Oh, we've got some skills to take. Yeah, I used to like all the older Rainbow Six games. But yeah, I just haven't got into this one at all. If I go through there, it's gonna... I haven't got much choice. I'm gonna have to go in here without the... I take it you guys play, Rainbow Six. Oh, not this place. Time to throw up. Oh, it's this thing where I have to go across all the...
Simon says, step on one lit platform.
This is all we play these lit...
Fuck at the moon. Wait,
Well, that doesn't help.
there's no one here but us Raven.
I'm gonna get shot because I'm throwing up between uses.
You did it. Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you?
You've been playing it for quite a while?
Is a choice.
Playing it for a long time, or...?
Simon says, step on two platforms.
Simon says, go drown yourself in the river.
My thoughts exactly. Him throwing up in between things makes it a bit more difficult. And also the fact that he's on these joy pills that are making him sick.
I didn't say Simon says.
Just last week. Alright.
Simon says, step on 3 lit platforms.
Back in your mash, Fanny, you wank sting.
And how are you getting on with it? You're doing pretty well?
Here's some joy.
Yeah, well.
Never have too much joy.
He's now in withdrawal from joy. That might make things a bit more difficult.
Now, for the last challenge,
I would step on all the
Simon
platforms.
says, step on all the lit platforms.
Acton and Matt Snell, you bloody charlatan.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now will they let me out?
You're the first wee dick that's ever made me long for the real Jack.
Sure to enjoy your day.
Suppose it takes a little while, yeah, to get the to get to grips with how things work, doesn't it? Yeah. I think it's, you know, that's something I always worry about. If you restart playing a game, or you play a game that you haven't played in a long time, and you go in and everyone's so much better than you, that you know. I think what's good is maybe Rainbow Six. Obviously, if you've got the skill to play it well, then sometimes it doesn't matter what level you are. I mean, the only thing I suppose kind of levels and things do is it gives you better equipment, but obviously you can do okay with the basic equipment if you're good enough to. So I know it seems like quite a good fun game. I don't know why I never really got into playing it at the time. I think it's maybe because early on the community wasn't great. I mean, what are the other people like with you when you're sort of starting out? Have they been quite helpful, or are they like some other communities where they don't help you at all. I'm definitely looking though at doing something more multiplayer based at some point. Yeah. That's it, yeah, I mean, you know, people obviously, with time, obviously people do start getting that bit better, and then you end up lagging behind a little bit, I suppose. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, wait. I'm gonna have to throw a Molotov at him, I think. There you go. Well, I'm on fire too. It's not quite what I intended. Faraday's house is in here, but... Oh, there's actually a police guy there. Oh, I have to fight him like this. And that's it. I take it, so you've managed to get all your stuff back. Thanks very much. I'll see you next time. Thank you.
Think you can defy authority?
There we go.
There!
Another one. That was easy.
You never liked me, did you?
Oh, so we've got to do a quest for Faraday as well.
Thank God.
Where's the doctor?
We've been cooped up there forever. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, but there's been an absence of absence.
Thanks guys for watching me.
You don't have to air our
I look forward to next time.
stranger that passes by.
If you do the wash, we wouldn't have so. Anyway, this is Ollie Starkey. Who's
It is.
He's at home.
We
You're
served
right.
together at Ramsgate.
Oh, Ramsgate. Sorry to intrude.
Jealousy doesn't look good on you, Roger.
You wouldn't happen to ken the whereabouts of Dr. Faraday?
Not actually sure. She was always talking about making a portal in the universe. It sounds ridiculous, but Roger says, well, we're a little worried.
We're a little worried she succeeded. She's probably inside that box.
If she has gone for good, we're out of work.
I was sort of hoping... Well, she designed the motorline pipes under the city, didn't she?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. That was one of the first things she did on her own, after Mr. Faraday went on holiday.
You're
Oh,
not
holiday
going down
was
those
it?
tunnels, are you?
Did she kill him?
It's
Did she
like
kill him?
tangled hair down there. You know, like what's in the shower drain because certain people don't clean it.
I was hoping there might be...
I don't think we need these
There must be, but
lovers' quarrels that they're obviously having.
the Bobbies won't even let us downstairs to water the plants.
If Dr. F comes back and they're all dead, we'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Ollie, they want you to do it.
Well, then why didn't they... I could water them for you.
Oh, would you? We could try and dig up your
Yes, I would.
plants,
I would water them for you, I
Once
guess.
again, the heroes of Ramsgate save the nation.
Absolutely. Not sure you could say the nation was particularly saved by anybody in this situation, but
You take your joy immediately.
I must I? I must take my joy. Excuse me, officer. They're saying that I must take my joy. Can I just take your stuff instead? Okay. Water the plants. What's this thing, isn't it?
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
We'll make a gardener of you yet.
I'm low on health, like really low on health. Let's eat some bread. None of that helped. Oh, so rotten apples. Should give us a little boost of sugar, at least. There we go. Our sugar is at a point where now we can heal ourselves better. We'll use another one. There we go.
You can take your joy immediately.
Apparently I must take my joy. There's no one here to enforce that, so I just won't. How about that?
I think we found your blueprints.
Brilliant. Give us a look then.
The thing is, we need someone to pollinate the flowers down there.
Do you?
Is your bum out
Pee all
the
over them
window?
if you're not
You
careful.
can't expect a soldier to know about flowers, James.
But we can't go down there, can we?
It's my bee cannon.
It's her bee cannon.
Well, she made it for me.
A bee cannon?
Worried about pollinating the plants.
All right, fine. Here's the bee cannon. You'll love it. It's got cannon in its name.
Love it, yeah.
to do with
Love it already.
Just find some bees, suck them up, go to the flowers, spit them out.
I'll do my
Wait,
best.
so I can suck up the bees using this bee cannon.
Bees. There's no bloody bees in the village. Ah, damn it. It's
Oh, well,
back to
that,
the garden district, isn't it?
Take your joy.
That might help me as well. Because that might allow me to pick up some honey. But I've got to go all the way back to the garden district. All the way back here. Did I not use a ton? I'm sure I used a hatch, didn't I? I'm sure that at least one of the access hatches is one I've used. I think it's the one over in the army base is the only problem. Well, we've got a place we can load the bee cannon there, apparently. There's an exit from here up there. And get right off the edge of the place where that police officer is. Oh, hi again. How are you?
Right. I'm at it with you.
Yeah.
Look what the cat read.
Oh, he's going to keep chasing me, I think.
That dog. I won't have it.
Oops. He's bleeding. If I just wait, he'll drop dead eventually. There we go.
Lucky I don't believe in ghosts.
What's happening? Oh. I think if we drink this, it'll boost our sugar quite nicely. It will slow us down, but what this game's about? So basically, the whole idea behind the game is that it's set in the kind of alternate 1960s, where the Germans won the war and took all the children out of Britain, sent them all over to Germany on the trains, and the people started taking. Well, someone created this medication called Joy, which makes them feel happy, makes them forget the past. And then, but what happens is some people, if they go off the drugs, or if they stop doing them, basically they will try and kill them. and you play initially as somebody who... There's 3 different characters you play as, basically. Initially you play as somebody who decides to stop taking his joy because he wants to find his brother that he sent to Germany on the train years ago. And that's kind of the start of it, and then you meet people from his past. Basically, you just try and travel out of this city so you can get away from all the people forcing you to take this medication. I don't have any way of opening that door. So yeah, basically it's a society that doesn't want to remember anything that happened in their past. Yeah, no worries. Okay, that's not where we're going. No, that's just... Is that her house? I don't know. Let's go there and see what it is.
Guy, what are you doing now?
Yeah, no worries.
Right, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Rather not go the other way where there's one of those jubilator things.
I'm done fooling around. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
That's the last time you do that. You're coming with me.
Just gonna keep getting attacked
You rotten wet blanket.
and chased. Wait, what? Now they're leaving me alone. Oh, there's people now. Oh, thank goodness, now they'll leave me alone. Thought that would never happen. There's like a shelter there? Or is it just this empty area is sheltered? Maybe I can go through that gate now. Maybe. Here's hoping. Interesting though, as soon as it hit daytime they stopped chasing me. I don't remember that happening before. Yeah, good morning. I'm not going to talk to anyone because if I talk to them I might be in some trouble. He does like insulting people, does old Ollie. Okay, so we're going to Maidenholm. Because apparently we can load the bee cannon at Maidenholm, except I can't get through the door. I don't have an electro lock shocker. Can I make one? No. I need a key card from Bobby and I need some mechanical bits. Let's see. Can I find any mechanical bits in the bins? I find metal bits, but not mechanical bits. Is there not like a place I can buy stuff? Oh, there's a bar. Yeah, there's a shop there. Where's that shop? See what they've got for sale. Maybe they've got the things I need. I don't know if I've got any money, but... Oops. I shouldn't have started running there, now I'm in trouble. I need to find a hiding place. This was just silly, I shouldn't have gone this way at all. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Really is the wrong way. Oh, there we go, we can get in here and then we'll be okay. Ah. leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, they've seen me. I can't hide there. Oh, saw me there too. And that was Doctor. Okay, we're gonna get caught. Really quite easily caught. No, can't hide there.
Take your joy, you pinky downer!
An easier way to get away from these guys than that. The only way I can really do it is to run in here and hide in a bin. Oh wait, here we go. Hidden, at last. All because I did one silly thing. Hopefully they'll go away in a minute. We'll be finishing up fairly soon. Not too much longer, probably another... Well, I'm hoping we can go to the shop first. See if we can get any of the things we need. And at that point, just boost my sugar a little bit. I know they've added this mechanic to make Ollie more interesting to play as. But what they really do is they make it really frustrating trying to survive. Oh, I'm being followed by somebody.
Barbarian! Stop him!
Only one person's chasing me, I don't really know why they are.
What, dog?
What's he doing? You want to fight me? Come on in here then. Fight me. Hiya, how are you? Here I am. Come get me. Come and get me, come on. Has he been chasing me ever since we walked in here? I'm good, yeah. I think I'm almost, no. He just turned me round by hitting me. There are a few little glitches like that that can be a little bit frustrating.
Oh, that really takes it out of your shoulders. As some would say, property is theft.
I'm good, yeah, I'm just close to finishing up, I think, for the day. Oh, don't go that way. If you get those guys that look like doctors, they can smell that you're not one of them, apparently. Now she's chasing me, what in the world? I'm gonna die now. Which seems like a good time to stop, if that's what's gonna happen. Can't use the bandages, because it's not a bandage that's required. Seems like these people in the red hats can detect me. I play most of my games on the Xbox. I don't play that many games on PlayStation other than the sort of exclusive ones. But then I do also have a PS2 in the house, so... if we're honest, you know, the PS2 is probably one of the best consoles over the years. And I do actually have a Super Nintendo console in the house too, so it makes the question a bit more difficult. I'm dead. There we go. Yeah, I had a PS1 as well. I'd say that, you know, of what I still have, PS2 is probably, in terms of the range of games that's available on it, is probably one of the better ones. But, you know, there's still fantastic games on Xbox and on PlayStation 4 too. I just like to play I just like to play all the games, as many games as I can. It's not always possible to play all the games, but you know, I like to play as many games as possible. Let's watch out for people with red hats this time. Yeah, I liked the PS1 when it came out. I do remember playing with that quite a bit. It was always a really good console at the time. Oh, this guy with a red hat. We'll ignore the people with red hats if we can. I know I had the kind of original PS1, which was the one with the... Well, I guess it's kind of the classic PlayStation 1, you know. If I drop down here, I'm going to get caught by the police.
Stop making me nervous.
I won't, I'll stop, it's okay. I just needed to leave that guy behind while I went this way. Oh, I've got somebody else following me, have I? Right, so look out for people with red hats. I have played Human Fall Flat, yeah. I can't remember how far I got into it. I got past the level with the boats. I think it was the level after the one with the... Was it the one after the one with the boats, I think? Oh no, actually no, that's a lie. I didn't finish the boat one, I got halfway through it.
He wants to silence Jack.
No, don't. Go away. Leave me alone. I don't want to silence Jack. What are you talking about? Leave me alone. It's me that's been attacked. Don't suddenly get excited about... You should be stopping him. He's the one that's attacking people. I'm not doing anything. This guy just chases me for no reason. And now he's going to chase me as well. Great. Just hide for a little bit. Yeah, I did play a little bit of Human Fall Flat. Yeah, it's one of those games where obviously you can either help your friends or you can throw them off, or you know. No, it was good, yeah, I liked it. I liked what I played of it.
You can take your joy immediately.
Okay, no more red hats. Oh, there's the shop there.
Morning.
Morning. Yeah, no, I liked what I played of it. It is a fun sort of game. I'm not going to fight with an umbrella, that's just silly. Well, I had those, I didn't even know I had those. What can I sell? The single glass bottle that I have, we'll get rid of that. Don't need the Nexamide anymore. Yeah, it's always one of those games I've looked at and thought it would definitely be funnier when you're playing with other people. But oh yeah, about halfway through it's not too bad. Yeah, I need like, is it advanced machine bits we need?
Do come again soon. We often have new stock.
I need to make something that's going to let me through there. I need the electro lock shocker. For that I need advanced mechanical parts. Oh, no, sorry, mechanical parts, not advanced. Yeah, mechanical bits. Buy 2 of those. There is still another item we need to do it though. I was hoping he might sell some honey. Because I need that too. Looks like that's everything. What else did I need?
That. It's one of my favourites.
So the other thing I need is a constable's key card, and the only way I can get that is to fight the police. Okay. Or, oh well, or I can use a short spike. Let's go back to that exit, because I think we've got what we need to actually get out of here now. I think. Thanks very much. See you next time.
You can take your joy immediately.
Oh no. These people with the red hat. There's two of these people with the red hats. They're going to be a problem. Just walk, don't run.
Keep calm. Keep calm.
Thanks for the follow. How are you? Oh, these people. These people are just frustrating. That are chasing me. Not just getting away from police, but now you've got people in red hats that chase you everywhere.
Wait, pull your hair, you scabby
I'm
wallop.
quick enough to get away from them. The police won't stop them, so there's no point in trying to ask them.
We won't have it.
Oh, they're still coming. Just jump over here for a little bit. Go over here and they'll go away. Because I don't want to fight like 8 people when my health's that low. And I don't have anything to heal myself with. Because that would literally be pretty suicidal, I think. I can make a healing balm. We'll use that just to heal up a little bit. There we go. I'll have to make sure that these people in the red hats are gone before we go up there. Drink some scotch, that'll help boost our blood sugar. It will also make us very slow. Well, they're still there. Go on, off you go. If I jump over the wall here, they won't catch me. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're going to have to go through this door here. I think I can make... Yeah, I can make a... No, I can't. I can't make a lock shocker. Because that doesn't help open that door. Yes, so the whiskey kind of boosts his blood sugar level for a moment. Which obviously helps. Helps us get our health a bit higher, but otherwise it's not that useful. So I need to find a police officer to get a key card off. I think we're probably going to make that the end for today, guys. We've done a little bit there. We've learned a little bit about, obviously, the things that Ollie needs to do. And, yeah, we've got a little bit further. Ollie needs to load the bee cannon, which means we need to get to where the bees are. The good news about getting to where the bees are is hopefully that means we can... Hopefully that means that we can then get some honey to make our glucose injections. That'll help him feel a lot better. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for the follows that we picked up today. I think that puts us up to about 19 people. I'll be going I'll be going over to Mixer in a short time, and I'll be adding you guys just so I can keep track of what you guys are up to as well. It's always good to help people out. So thank you very much for the view. If you are wanting to find out when I'm live next, and I will probably be live sometime later today, probably with something else on PC, is what I'm thinking. You can keep an eye on my Twitter page. It's twitter.com/Supernautus. There's Supernautus streams. All my videos will be up on YouTube eventually. I think I've just uploaded the last We Happy Few video I did just last night. And I will be uploading the last part of the Sinking Island game that we finished as well. So yeah, keep an eye on my YouTube page. That's Supernautus streams. Here on Mixer, of course, is Supernautus. And Twitter is Supernautus, where you can find out when I'm going live next. Thanks very much, and good day, and goodbye for now.